Okay, so I'm back with a tutorial for the Magical Mystery Bead Box that we unboxed last. That one was called Autumn Flight, pretty sure. And I took some a bead mix out of it, and then one of the strand is called Summer Migration. I love these colors. Love, love, love. I love these sparkly round beads here. If you want to see what else was in the box, then definitely go check out here. I'm going to link the video right up here so you can go check out and see what else was included in that box. It's a really pretty box, so definitely worth checking out. Sometimes Jesse James Beads will upload or will have extra boxes available on their website. I will link everything down below, so if you want to go check that out, or if you want to subscribe to the box as well. All right, so to get started, like I said, I took out this little mini bead mix, and then I did the strand. Look at these ceramic beads, they're so pretty. But what I'm going to start with is with some gold wire. This is 18 gauge wire, and I'm going to cut 12 inches. And you're going to hear my pug snoring in the background. I'm going to cut 12 inches here. I've been liking these what do you call it, cutters for thick wire. They work really nice. My vision for the project this time is to build off of, using the beads, build a beautiful what do you call it, fancy or statement necklace. I'm gonna grab some 24 gauge wire. This is the same wire that I used to in my last video I showed in my shorts. If you haven't checked that out, totally recommend if you want to learn how to twist wire. I love to use I bought myself my own drill, and it's pink, and I'm so proud of it, because every time I wanted to twist wire, I had to borrow my husband's, and then he would take it back. And this one is smaller and it's pink because I love pink. So I bought it on Amazon, of course. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. Let's see. Now I'm going to put this gorgeous bead. I'm going to put it in the center like that. And just going to wrap this here. So I'm going to do a herringbone wrap. Bring it over here. Let's see, there we go. I want it to be, it's a flat side, so it's easy to wrap it on to make a nice frame for it. Now I'm gonna go over here. So I'm gonna do about, I want to say 3 or 4 turns. Make sure that you're always putting your wire underneath the one that you just put in there. So it's going to go underneath. Let me just go a little bit slower, sorry. Underneath, and then you're going to go over the wire, around, and then turn. And again, you're going to go underneath the last wire that you added, and then you're going to go over the wire, and then you're going to turn, and this is my third one. So I'm going to do my last turn. And now we have that. Now what I want to do is I want to add some of these beautiful drops here. So now what I'm going to do is actually take out the drops. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to be able to fit the 3 drops. They're gonna look, I think they'll look really pretty. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is cut about a good, I want to say 2 feet of wire. There we go. And what we're going to do is bring one of the drops down here. Like this. And now we're going to grab it and we're going to frame our drop. And I just thought these beads were so sparkly and pretty that it would go perfect in a statement necklace. And now again, you're going to kind of do like if you were doing the herringbone, but you're just anchoring it to the bottom. See how we're going to anchor it right there just to keep, and again, we're just going to make sure that the wire is behind this wire there, or you could put it in front, but it tends to slip. So now I have that drop there, and I'm going to add the other wire, the other one. Now this one, in order to make, you got to make it some space. You got to make a little bend, kind of like a little seat is what I call it. You got to make the little bend right there. You're just going to, again, turn, and we're going to frame it again. And like that. And turn. This. And we're going to, now what I'm going to do is that I want to, otherwise this is going to be dancing all around. So I'm going to bring it in through the last wire of our herringbone here. And I'm just going to bring it through here to anchor it. Otherwise, like I said, we're going to have this drop dancing all around. It won't be nice and secure. So I'm just going to bring it through like so. And now we can start on our next drop. So I'm going to add the third drop just like that. All right, now we've got our beautiful 3 drops. So I'm just going to grab these little mini guys. See, got lots of little round beads. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I had a ton of them. Now you know. So I'm just going to, I like to kind of poke them in there, see, and they start coming on without having to, there. It was a trick I learned from a teacher, wire wrapping teacher. All right, so see how we can, we just have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to take off a couple. And now I'm just going to wrap this wire around a couple times so that it stays. I think I'm going to add one of these guys and add this guy here. And then I'm going to do another herringbone wrap. And that's just kind of it gives it a pretty frame, but it also keeps everything, the bead in place. So again, I'm just going to go from here and over the top of the wire, go around. Let's see, I think I like one of these. Let's bring in one of these guys in here. And then again, we're just going to frame this guy like this. Bring it around again. And we might have to add more wire in a minute here. And then go around again to anchor him right there. Now I think what I want to do is I'm going to add more of those little gold beads. So I'm going to grab my beads here. Oh, I think that's good. Bring all the beads down here to just circle this guy here like that. Then I want to cover up this center here, this like wiring. So I'm going to add these rondelles, like peachy color ones. And I'm going to frame them as well. But these you don't have to anchor. You just go around, hold them in place, and bring the wire around them. Oop, all the way around, not there. All the way around, and like that. All right, so I've got one of those there. Now I'm going to grab another one. There we go, this one. And again, just wrap it around the little guy. Hopefully we can get 3 in there. Hopefully I have enough wire. See, and all I'm doing is framing this rondelle. Like that. And I want a third one. I don't know, sometimes I like odd numbers in my jewelry. I like pairs, but sometimes like these type, like I like the odd. See how I put 3 here? Now I'm doing 3 here. Here we go. And then now I'm just gonna take my pliers to get in there. See, there's the little wire. Oop. Little wire in there. So I'm just going to bring it around here. And see how we were able to nicely cover up that wire work here? That looks really pretty. All right, but we're not done. So I'm just going to cut this little piece here. I'm glad that we used it all up. I don't like to waste wire. All right, and just make sure that you feel it. Make sure there's no prickly ends left. I'm going to anchor this piece of wire here. And just leave a little lip that I can grab onto. I'm going to do 3 little wraps. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to grab this side and pull nice and tight. I think I ended up with 4, but that's okay. And then cut the wire here. And I mean, if you didn't want to make like a necklace, you can always turn this into a bracelet, and that would be really pretty too. All right, so now what we're going to do is bring in this piece here, this oval, and we're just going to do again a little bit of herringbone. Bring it over the top, go around, over the top, and go around. All right, so now I'm going to put this big rondelle over here, and this guy we're just going to frame and anchor. Okay, so we're going to go around here, hold the wire in place, and go around like this. And again, and I know it's separating here, but I'm going to connect it in just a bit. Just need to be able to frame this here. So now I'm going to wrap him around the bottom, this middle, and push this back up here like that. Just make sure that he's nice and secure there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wire through this guy here. So I'm going to put this through here. Oop, come on. I think there's a little space in here. Well, I think it's on this side. That's okay. Just as long as we have a place to anchor so it doesn't slide back and forth. Now, you know what? I'm going to put these look fun. All right, so for these, black ones. I tried already anchoring. That's why this looks kind of, the wire looks a little, but I cut that part out because I didn't like the way they looked. So what you're going to do is bring it down like this and just going to grab it over like that, and see how you're going to cross here. Now that you have it crossed like this, then you're just going to twist. We're going to twist it on here. And you got to be careful with the twist so that you don't break your wire. Just make sure that you're not twisting too much, otherwise the wire will snap. You'll crack your crystal. And bring it down. And you're just going to kind of put it where you want. I'm going to put this one a little bit higher. Bring it down like this. And again, cross it over. And make sure you keep your ends open like that, so that when you twist, you're twisting both wires, not just one. You're grabbing it at the base. There. Well, I'm going to twist it a little bit because I want it to be seen. Okay. Now I'm going to grab another one. So I'm just going to kind of space them out wherever I want them to fill in any spots. I'm going to put one more little guy. Let me just go around here, anchor these guys on, and I think I'm just going to add one more sticking out here because I have one more left. And this one's going to be, I want this guy up here. So when you twist it, it shrinks. So that's why right now it's going to look like he's really out there. And bring it around. And, oops, and twist. Let's see. Let's get these rearranged. I want them to be kind of cascading down. So, like that. A little cascade going down. And now we got to cover up all this wire work that we have here. So, I'm going to take more of these little guys here. I'm going to go around here and bring that around, and then almost. So I'm going to go around there, and then I'm going to go around again like that, and I need one more, I think. And you want it to look nice on the back too, so that when they don't turn it over, they're like, oh my god, what is going on? So just make sure you keep your back nice and clean, especially if you like to make jewelry to sell. Just a tip. There. Now that I've anchored all those, now I can move these around a little bit. There. And open these guys a little bit. Let's see, I think I'm going to use these. Let's see how these look. Put this one here. Grab another one. And why am I backwards? All right, and then we can put this guy here. Oh, these look so pretty because they're so rainbow-ish. I don't know how to call it. That finish that they have on them is so pretty. And now I'm just going to anchor this right now so that it is also not moving around before I add another down here. You kind of have to find little corners. And then I'm just going to wrap it around so that it stays. And then I'm going to add more of these. I think that'll be pretty. It'll look like they're coming out of the little cluster here. That's what I think. So just going to add them right there. Oh, come on. It's twisting around on me. There we go. So let's bring these. So I'm just going to grab this, wrap him right there. Wrap these rondelles right there. And kind of fix these down here. Leave these guys here. We ended up hiding a little bit of these drops or little beads, the gold beads. Now I got these here and this guy over here. So now we have everybody nicely anchored. So to close up this design, what I'm going to do is, oh, I have one extra. I'm going to grab some more wire. Okay, so now I have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of these, like this. And then I'm just going to do a herringbone on here. A ton of wire left because I'm going to need it on the other side. And then we're going to do 2 herringbones. We're going to grab some of these little guys here. Come on. Let's see if that's enough. Might be enough. All right. So now I'm going to put these little guys here and wrap like that. Okay. So we have that there. Then I'm going to add this guy here like that. And again, we're going to do, oh no, I need to do 1, 2, and 3. So make sure you get your 3 in there because you need some space. Now we're going to do this one here. All right, now I can cut this off. Where's my pliers? Did I drop them? Yep. There we go. All right, now I'm going to push this down because this is the way it's going to be, you know. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a wrap loop. So I'm going to go like this, bring it down. I'm not going to cut the end just yet. I'm going to show you what I think it'll turn out. Then we're going to make our loop like that. And I'm just going to go around once because this is a very thick wire. So that should be enough right there. And I'm just going to press it down. Oh, I can't do it with these. All right. Press this down here. Okay. So now that we have this left here, what I'm going to do is take a piece of wire that is, it's been twisted and then coiled. So if you want to see how I did that, check out my last shorts. I show how to do this using my drill. So I'm just going to put this here before I cut it off, and then just kind of feel along where I can cut it. And then I need my little thin cutters here. See, because I have to see. Well, you can also measure it like this, which probably is a lot easier. And right about there, because you do want to leave a little lip, and I'll show you why. Just a minute. See how we have that? Now what we're going to do is take the tip of our pliers here and start to turn like this. Like this. Okay, and then now we can hopefully use our nylon jaw pliers to twist it again. But you know what? I want to cover up. It's a statement necklace, so it wouldn't be, I don't think it would look nice if we had just a loop sticking out. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that way we have our loop in the back like this. Oop. Come on. There we go. Just want to make sure I got this right. It's not going to break on me. All right. There. There. Now we have our loop in the back, and we've got our little spiral decorating it in the front. Okay? Which is nice because then it looks like it went like this and then spiraled out, so which is really, really cool. All right, I'm going to go and do the same on this side, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. All right, be right back. All right, so here it is all done. What do you guys think? I ended up adding, and you guys know how to, I've already kind of started it. So you guys know how I do the framing. I ended up adding, framing these two right here because it looked really empty when I added these, and I didn't have anything here. I added some more of these little gold beads, and then I framed some more, two of the rondelles that were left in white, and then I added these peaks that I thought would look really pretty and add, kind of, how could I say, not dimension, but cohesiveness. So it would like flow better to have it this way. And then, like I said, I added the coiled wire up here. I did use the cat's eyes to do two simple, I did simple loops and then added the cat's eyes, which I thought would complete it really nicely the way it's showing here. It's a pretty, like I said, it's definitely a statement piece. I added some of this chain. This chain is like so super light, but I did end up making, what do they call this one? I think they call it swan neck or swan head. I don't remember. It looks almost like, it looks like a bird, but it's a clasp. So I ended up making this, and it's a really, whatchamacallit, it's really thick wire. It's 18. I made it with 18 gauge wire. I didn't want to make this video super long. And so, but if you want me to show you how to make this type of clasp, let me know. And I did end up making the hook along with a little, you know, swirl right here. I wanted to make it nice and swirly, so to speak, so that it would look elegant and it would look nice with, you know, the finished clasp. Let me know in the comments if you like it. If you did like it, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, I suggest you subscribe so you can see my next unboxing. We have another fun box coming up. And for now, I will leave you with a video right here for some more inspiration. And I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.